How you feeling? You got John Riggs here and my buddy Greg as well, all the way from what, Texas?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas, with a special caravan up to the good old great state of Washington here. This awesome thing, which you made with your own 2 or 3 hands.
Yeah. So I have a YouTube channel of my own,
Yep.
Signal Ridge. You guys can check me out.
Linked.
I'm doing an arcade building series. I've got parts 1 and 2 already down the pipe. They're already finished,
Cool.
completed. So I went over the software, which this is a program called Launchbox. Launchbox Big Box. It's really amazing.
Yeah, I'm seeing like not just arcade games, but like Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, Genesis games.
Yeah.
The Game Boy as well on the big screen. I mean, that'll be good for you.
Yeah.
Here's Atari right here.
I got heard about this program and wanted to start building arcades. I've been building them for my friends, and recently I've been kind of putting myself out there on the Facebook Marketplace and things like that.
Sure.
For people.
In your hometown.
But the main thing I want to share with people is this is actually not that hard to pull off, and it's not that expensive. I mean, just for a little bit more than what you might pay for an arcade one-up machine,
Right.
you can build your own. It just takes a little bit of time and some guidance.
This one here is like what, your 7th one, or how
Yeah.
many of these have you done?
Yeah, this is my 7th one that
Oh
I've
my God.
completed. So.
And it just had the wild hair to say, I can do this.
I can do it. I mean, I had a friend of mine. He was like, I want a Pokemon arcade, and once I finished that, I was like, I can do anything.
But look at the side panel here. So, Greg reached out to me and he was like, hey, I'm going to build one. I'm going to be in your area and everything. And how do you want it? So, customized. Get the NES factor going on. Of course, it plays more than NES, but that's my personal system of choice. But of course, you love Super Nintendo, so you might have.
Yeah.
The gray with the purple or something like that. Or...
Yeah, I actually plan on doing because I've got a marquee I've designed that's very much inspired by the Super Nintendo.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that and want to.
I love how the buttons light up. And
Yeah.
now, is this something that you buy extra, or how does?
Yeah,
this
so I
work
went
out?
on to Amazon and I just looked up arcade control panel buttons, and this was it was Amazon's choice. How it gives you suggestions.
Here's like good enough.
Yeah, and I was like, it had great reviews, and it actually had a red and blue pattern, and I bought 2 because I'm actually doing a Sega Genesis cabinet right now.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
before I left, your cabinet has a spiritual twin out there. or
Okay.
a spiritual rival.
I see. Okay.
So
perfect.
I'm really excited to share that with everybody on the channel. That's going to be completed probably in about a week or so.
Yeah.
But it has the blue buttons, so I took the red. I was like 2 red.
And this is like, what do you call this here? Like when
T-molding.
T-molding. Okay.
This is actually an older
It's like a smooth
furniture.
texture. Okay.
Yeah, it's like plastic and I guess like an older furniture. And
Oh, yeah.
things like campers, they have some of this stuff.
Sure.
Cabinetry. But I got that on Amazon too. It was not too
Interesting.
expensive. Yeah.
When it comes to like the T-molding and the buttons and all that, and then like when it comes to like the wood paneling here, did you have to chop this out, or did you go to Home Depot?
So
or
I
how's that
went
work?
to. This is made out of MDF, which I think is what most cabinets were made of back in the day.
It feels sturdy. It feels good.
Yeah, it's heavy.
We experienced that.
Yeah, it's heavy, but it's a great material. It's the only thing is it's susceptible to water damage, so you can't use water-based paints. You have to use an oil-based primer first.
I see.
So that takes some time in the build, but yeah, it's really sturdy and it's.
And then tell me about the marquee here. You got the little.
Oh yeah.
The black boxes. Of course, this is customizable too. This is just for this one.
Launchbox, when you download it, if you download the metadata, like the box art, it goes into the Launchbox file folder structure.
Right.
So you can go through it and you can access all of those images, the box art and everything. And I just had this idea with one of my builds that I did for a buddy of mine. It was based on the Atari 2600. I was like, I'm going to fill the marquee with a bunch of, Atari box art because I love the Atari.
Oh my God, yeah, great.
Yeah, and then for you,
yeah,
I was like, Nintendo, what's more iconic than the black box games?
Absolutely.
I just sent an order in for 4x6 prints, and I got 2 per print, or 4x6 photo.
Yeah.
Cut them out, Elmer's glue. And it works. Every time
it looks good to me. I mean, I don't know.
Every time someone comes over to my house and looks at my other units, they're like, "Where'd you get the stickers?" And I'm like, "They're not stickers. They're actually just photo."
I know.
Yeah, just photos.
It's made on the cheap though, but I mean, it just looks so good that you can just that you can do something like this. And that's what I like about your channel too. It's like yes, you have these, and maybe if you're in the Houston area, I guess you can purchase one and reach out to you or something.
Yeah,
You'll see it pop up. But it always comes down to just like with me and my open cart surgery stuff. It's like I can do it, but if I can do it, you can do it for sure.
Yeah, really not that hard. I had like zero woodworking skills at all. You just need basically a jigsaw, which is a very safe tool to use, by the way.
Okay.
It's not too intimidating. It's not like a circular saw.
Yeah. Nintendo was talking about that a little bit. Where I mean, he built his Switch cabinet, and it was just his first time.
Yeah. So I just used the jigsaw, and it's pretty simple. When you start the build, you can actually just freehand the side panel because you're just going to copy it, right? So you can do anything you want.
Right.
And just, like I want it to be 6 feet tall at least, so you can mark it out. And
there you go.
It's very simple, and then beyond that, it's just the panels in the front and everything.
That's right. That's something good for me too. I never even thought about that because me being 6'5", playing arcades, I'm like hunched over, like Quasimodo there, but something like this is perfect.
Yeah, and I love the arcade 1-up machines. They're awesome. They're amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But that's the only downside for me was I wanted, because I thought about purchasing one.
Sure.
I was like, I want to go big. Go big or go home. And so when I saw Nintendo's video and some others, I was like, I can do it.
You can do this, yeah.
And my first build, everybody thought I'd purchased it from, some arcade guru or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, I made it myself.
Made it yourself, yeah. With no woodworking skills before all this.
Yeah.
No woodworking. You're a teacher.
Yeah, I'm a teacher. And I'm not a woodshop teacher. History teacher in high school, so.
Well,
But,
awesome. Well, thank you so much, man, for stopping by. This is. I'm actually going to keep this at work for now. Had some trouble getting it through the door. As far as I also didn't measure the doors before you came by.
That's all right.
But the good news is because you built it, you can also unbuild it. So you're able to take off a couple of things, put it where you need to go, and it comes with. I mean, can you how do you back out to like the main menu here?
So you can back out using the control panel. And you can,
Okay, so you got Super Nintendo, Arcade, Atari.
Yep.
And then with something like this, with is it Launchbox?
Yeah, Launchbox.
Can you add more, like I'm a huge TurboGrafx 16 fan.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah. And I believe I've never tried it, but I know a lot of people like to emulate Dreamcast and now even Sega Saturn. So I think there's even support for that as well.
Don't tell me that.
So they have the metadata. It's a huge community of people, and that's what I love about Launchbox is. Everybody's out there helping, uploading gameplay footage, and that's why we can enjoy this because of everybody,
Well, once again, where can we find it on YouTube? So if you want to make one of these yourself,
Signal Ridge.
Signal Ridge. All right, again, it's a link in the description below. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. This is awesome. And Lily, going to have some fun with this? Yee.